It's time for the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, online at quiver.com.
Good evening and welcome to the Class 1 District 8 softball tournament here at Community R6 High School in Ladonia. Mark Froelich here in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth, getting ready for the first of two semifinals from this tournament. The opening round just concluded as Paris downed Wellsville Middletown by a score of 7-6. Despite a home run from their pitcher Sewell, Wellsville falls and their season comes to an end here in the opening round of district play. Now we're on to the semifinals as the Clopton Lady Hawks, the number 2 seed in this district, take on the number 3 seed Community R6 Trojans. And win-loss wise, not the best season, first season for Coach Tony Francis, but it's about building a culture for Clopton, and that's what he's trying to establish here in his first year. The results been mixed. I'll put it that way, but this is still a team with some quality pieces, including their starting shortstop, Caitlin Kuntz, and their starting center fielder, Jillian Lockhart, Allison Hunter, of course, in the circle. So there's still a lot of talent out there for Clopton. We'll see if they can make some noise here in the semifinals of districts after getting an opening round bye. For Community R6, this is the first season as a head coach for our old friend from Silex, Maddie Hankey. She took over the team at the beginning of the year, kind of a last-minute thing, as the last coach was trying to continue her education and couldn't devote the time that a softball team needed. So Maddie has stepped in, and not a bad first season, number 3 seed in this district, and looking to make some noise as well against the former Silex coach Tony Francis here in semifinals. We'll take a quick break as Clopton finishes up their warm-ups. Community still has to take their pregame routine, and we have a lot more, including starting lineups, coming up here on thepeoplestribune.com. Next, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Many of us look for ways to save energy, but be smart. Don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a downed power line. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water. Don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management, from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department, neighbors helping neighbors.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, online at quiver.com.
And welcome back to Ladonia, the Class 1 District 8 tournament. Chuck and April are at Bowling Green for the Class 2 District 5 tournament, and they're in their second game of the night, the first of two semifinals, as Louisiana came from behind in the first game to beat Mark Twain by a final of 5-3. So they'll take on Bowling Green in the nightcap tonight, scheduled 7:30 first pitch. I think it's going to be a little bit later than that. We're actually running about 15 minutes behind schedule as of right now. I think we're looking at about a 6:50, 6:55 first pitch here for this ball game, and then we'll have one more as Silex takes on Paris, again, who beat Wellsville in the opening game in the 1-5 matchup here from Ladonia. So it's the R6 Trojans taking on the Clopton Lady Hawks. Lady Hawks, the number 2 seed, and they'll be without their normal catcher, their starting catcher for most of the season, as Madison Horsemeyer out with a tendon injury in her catching hand, I believe. I don't think it was her throwing hand, but she said even a high five might pop that tendon after it was strained by a foul ball. So she is out most likely for the season for the Clopton Lady Hawks, and taking her spot today will be Logan Hall behind the plate. So that's the biggest issue for Clopton coming into this ball game. Again, they're also without Alyssa Smith, who's no longer with the team. So two of your starters from the start of the season not going to be playing here in the semifinals, your district opener for the number 2 seed. We'll take another quick break. We'll come back. Still have your starting lineups to come. This is the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame.
At Bowling Green Lumber Company, they have everything you need to tackle that home improvement job. From foundation to roof and the complete interior, Bowling Green Lumber can supply all your building needs. They don't call Bowling Green Lumber the most complete building center in the area for nothing. Stop in for siding, hardware, doors, windows, paint, plywood, drywall, treated lumber, ceilings, tools, insulation, and much more. Bowling Green Lumber, 7th and Chapter Drive, phone 324-5400. Other people are trying to make money, we're just trying to make friends. Bowling Green Lumber.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Ramsey Dickerman will be there at 503 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Online at RamseyDickerman.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
The Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
And welcome back to the Class 1 District 8 tournament from Community R6 High School in Ladonia. R6 the host, and they're taking on the number 2 seed Clopton Lady Hawks here in the first of 2 semifinals here in this abbreviated now schedule after the rains from yesterday washed out the action. So they had to play the Paris-Wellsville game to start the night here. Same thing happened down at Bowling Green as Louisiana and Mark Twain were forced to play with maybe 2. Louisiana ended up the winner in that one, so they'll play the late game against Bowling Green in a 4-1 matchup. And they're just underway as Ellsbury jumped out to an early lead on the number 2 seed Van Far Lady Indians in the 2-3 matchup of that one. Chuck and April on the call all night long from Bowling Green High School in the heated press box at Bowling Green. Boy, I'm nice to them. I'm out here in the cold. It is got a nice chill, sitting on the metal bleachers with a stiff breeze all afternoon, and we've seen it aid 1 home run here already at this ballpark. Is again Taylor Sewell, or was it the Sewell pitcher for Wellsville hit a home run with the aid of the wind earlier. So we'll take a quick break. Come back with your starting lineups after this. It's the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame.
Oil change up to 5 quarts of oil is an ASE certified inspection station and offers automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170.
B&B Automotive, 812 West Main in Bowling Green.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
Captains and coaches exchanging lineup cards, going over the ground rules for this ballpark, and it's time for our Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups for this ball game. Check out all the services your Pike County Health Department offers at PikeCountyHealth.org. The Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, neighbors helping neighbors. First for the number 3 seed Community R6 Trojans. They're coached by Maddie Henke, assisted by Carrie Thomas. They'll lead it off with the shortstop, number 1, Natalie Thomas. Pitcher bats second, number 7, Emma Angel. Third baseman in the 3 spot, number 11, Deanne Brooks. Cleanup batter is the first baseman, number 19, Maddie Gassler. Batting 5th, the catcher, number 10, Emmy Johnson. Then at the 6th spot is the right fielder, number 22, Delaney Windman. Designated player in the 7th spot, number 2, Katie Bertles. Batting 8th, the left fielder, number 20, Delaney Bowers. And batting 9th is the center fielder, number 5, Taryn Clark. Flexing at second base will be number 14, Emily Hoyt. So again, the lineup for Community: Thomas, Angel, Brooks, Gassler, Johnson, Windman, Bertles, Bowers, and Clark, with Hoyt as the flex player playing the field only at second base. For the Clopton Lady Hawks, they're coached by Tony Francis, assisted by Beth Howland. They'll lead it off with the shortstop also, number 12, Caitlin Kuntz. Center fielder bats second, number 2, Jillian Lockard. Then the pitcher, number 24, Allison Hunter. First baseman bats cleanup, number 14, Brooklyn McKenney. In the 5 spot, the third baseman, number 22, Jenna Gronick. Then the catcher bats in the 6th spot, number 23, Logan Hall. 7th hole belongs to the right fielder, number 33 tonight, Abby Patchen. Abby changing from 16 to 33 tonight, so don't be confused. Left fielder bats 8th, number 21, Lauren Denslow. And batting 9th is the second baseman, number 15, Mary Margaret Garrett. So again, the Hawks lineup: Kuntz, Lockard, Hunter, McKinney, Gronick, and Hall, Patchen, Denslow, and Garrett. No flex or designated player being utilized by Coach Francis and the Hawks tonight. Those are your Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups. Check out all the services your health department offers at PikeCountyHealth.org. The Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, neighbors helping neighbors. We've got softball coming up here from the Class 1 District 8 tournament. It's Community and your Clopton Lady Hawks, and it's coming up next here on the PeoplesTribune.com.
This is TribCast, celebrating 10 years of champions. High school softball on the PeoplesTribune.com is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance agents Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, and Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, by Young Enterprises Incorporated, La Crosse Lumber Company, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Community State Bank, the Law Office of Briscoe and Brannon, Pike County Memorial Hospital, by the Viv Beach Funeral Homes LLC and Collier Funeral Home, E&B Automotive, Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling, Lynn's Heritage House, by Shelter Insurance Agent Frank Wallace in Vandalia, Hayden's Motorsports Center, Cellular and Satellite Center, by Mid-America Auto and Towing, Cole Chiropractic Center, Abel's Quick Shops, and by Bowling Green Lumber Company. Now, coverage of high school softball from the People's Tribune newspaper. This is TribCast.
Welcome to the Class 1 District 8 tournament here on TribCast. Two-man officiating crew for this ball game. Introductions have been made. We'll take a break. They'll play the national anthem, and then we'll have our La Crosse Lumber Company first pitch after this on the PeoplesTribune.com.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brannon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brannon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
Well, no anthem, so we'll just set the defense for Clopton. How about that? Lauren Denslow is in left, Jillian Lockhart in center, Abby Patchen is the right fielder, Jenna Gronick, the third baseman, Caitlin Kuntz, the shortstop, Marge Garrett is the second baseman, and Brooklyn McKenney over at first. Logan Hall behind the plate, and Allison Hunter just finished up her warm-up toss, and it's time for tonight's first pitch, brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to start your next improvement project at a location close to you. Lacrosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. And the leadoff batter is Natalie Thomas, and the first pitch is back to the screen for ball one. So we're underway. First pitch brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. 1 ball, no strike count. To Thomas with Angel and Brooks waiting in the wings. Batting from the left-hand side all the way back in the box. The next from Allison Hunter on its way. And she flails at that one to even the count at a ball and a strike. Just underway here from the home of the Trojans, but they're the visiting team on the scoreboard. 1-1 pitch from Hunter. Swung on and missed again, trying to slap that one. Now behind in the count 1-2 is Thomas. And she'll switch it off, go to the right-hand batter's box, and try and hit true here with a 2-strike count. 1 ball, 2-strike count. And the next is hit in the air. Kuntz has to play it on a bounce, throw down to first in time. 1 up, 1 down for Hunter and the Hawks. 6-3 on the putout. And that brings in Emma Angel. She'll try and slap it from the left-hand side. This one off the screen and off Coach Henke in the third base box. Coach Thomas in the first base box. And the count 0-1 to Angel. The 0-1 pitch from Hunter. Called a ball, 1-1. Low and away. The next, little up, 2 balls and a strike. Two balls, 1 strike, bases empty, 1 out. Allison Hunter dueling with Emma Angel here in the top of the first inning. The next, off speed, called a strike, 2-2. Deanne Brooks waits on deck. Hunter looking for her first strikeout. The 2-2 pitch on its way. Outside, and the count goes full. Long look from Hunter. Now she comes set. Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. That's a strikeout. And the second out here in the top of the first inning. Brooks will bat true from the right-hand side. She's a third baseman, has a heavy knee brace on her front leg. That'd be the left leg. And the pitch to her is called a strike. 0-1. That leg brace is a Ron Joy special. Mine's a little bit more archaic, but same basic design. That swung on and missed, 0-2. Looking for back-to-back strikeouts. The 0-2 pitch from Hunter. She got her on 3 pitches. 2 strikeouts in the inning, and down go the Lady Trojans, 1, 2, 3 in the top of the first. We head to the bottom half. Clopton coming up on thepeoplestribune.com.
When you contract with a local company, you're sure to receive friendly, professional service, and that's just what you'll get with Orff Construction. A homegrown company, Orff Construction specializes in residential and commercial projects. A state-certified septic installer, Orff's offers backhoe, skid steer, and excavation services. Call 324-3552 for your next project, and remember, Orff's does basements, grading, and much more. Orff Construction in Bowling Green.
Mid-America Auto and Towing, filled with quality pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Mid-America Auto and Towing, complete automotive service, including tires with wholesale pricing and 24-hour towing. Mid-America Auto and Towing, financing for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models. Mid-America Auto and Towing, a no-hassle, positive car buying experience on West Main in Bowling Green and online at midamericaautoandtowing.com.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Louisiana, Bowling Green, and Clopton schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Ryan Pitzer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
Emma Angel in the circle. Time for her first pitch, brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to start your next improvement project at a location close to you. Lacrosse Lumber Company getting the job done. And the first pitch also goes back to the screen to Caitlin Kuntz. Set the defense as we go along here in the bottom of the first inning. Up high again, 2-0. Across the outfield, it's Delaney Bowers in left, Taryn Clark in center, Delaney Windman is in right. The third baseman is Deanne Brooks, Natalie Thomas at short. That one's high as well, 3-0. Emily Hoyt is the second baseman, Maddie Gassler over at first, and Emmy Johnson behind the plate, Emma Angel, the pitcher, and a walk on 4 pitches. To the leadoff hitter, and that brings in Jillian Lockhart. Jill will bat from the left-hand side. Bunting and pulls back. Runner doesn't go, and it's ball 1, 5 straight out of the zone to start the night for Emma Angel. Pulled back again, another ball thrown on to second. She is safe without a slide. Kuntz picks up the stolen bag. 6 straight out of the zone. And a 2-0 count to Jillian Lockhart. See if they switch off now with the runner in scoring position and nobody out. Showing bunt again, and a strike called. First strike called on a pitch from Angel. The next, showing bunt again. Bunts it back to the pitcher. Angel up with it. Only plays to first. Out there is Lockhart, and over to third goes Kuntz. Sacrifice good. 1-3 on the putout. One down and a runner at third base. Clopton looking to get ahead here in the bottom of the first inning, and Hunter, the pitcher, is the batter here in the 3 spot. First pitch to her is taken for a strike. Tony Francis, the coach in the third base box. Beth Howland, the assistant at first. And that one's outside to even things up. 1 ball, 1 strike to Allison Hunter. Brooklyn McKinney on deck. Play even with the bag at first and third. This one bounces in. 2 balls and a strike. The entire Silex Lady Owls roster sitting just to my left here in the grandstand as that one's up high. And a 3-1 count to Hunter, who already has walked 1. Angel needs to tie her shoe. And the 3-1 pitch on its way. And a walk. Second walk of the inning. Puts runners at the corners with less than 2 outs. And the cleanup hitter coming up. McKinney appears her number taped on the back of her sweatshirt. Takes a strike, and the runner takes second base. 0-1 to Brooklyn. Off speed goes up high, evens the count at 1-1. Strike called, a ball and 2 strikes to the Clopton cleanup hitter. Jenna Gronick waits on deck. Right now, it's Angel against McKinney. The 1-2 pitch on its way. Fouled off, and we'll do it again. One ball, 2 strikes. The next, off speed, grounded back to the pitcher. They're going to try and get the runner at third. She's out there, and they're going to get a double play. They got them both, and the inning comes to an end. Ooh, some suspect base running for the Hawks there to end the bottom of the first inning. We head to the second. No score here from the Class 1 District 8 tournament on TribCast.
Dude, you look different.
Well, my body is glowing gold.
No, it's not that. Did you get a new shirt?
No, I joined the Fuel Rewards program at Shell and got instant gold status. I save 5 cents a gallon on every fill every day.
No, did you lose weight?
Get rewarded with instant gold status at Shell. Join the Fuel Rewards program now at fuelrewards.com/gold. Restrictions apply. Active gold status required. Introductory offer valid for 6 months after activation. Limit 20 gallons at participating Shell stations. See fuelrewards.com/gold for full details.
Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes LLC of Bowling Green and Silex and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana are proud to support our area high school teams and wish everyone success this season. Uplifting and comforting, the Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Home will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Proud to be of service, visit online at bibbeach.com or collierfuneral.com for more information. A personal touch can mean so much. The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes of Bowling Green and Silex and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana. Hayden's Motorsports Center in Frankfort has the latest and the best in power sports machines and gear to make your outdoor activities into outdoor living. From the best ATVs to the hottest new side-by-sides, Hayden's can find the wrecked vehicle that's made for you. At Hayden's Motorsports Center, they're always ready to help. Call or stop by. You'll be glad you did. Hayden's Motorsports Center in Frankfort, 784-2559, or visit online at haydensmotorsportsinc.com.
Gassler to lead things off for the Trojans. Manny, then Johnson and Windman. The 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and a swing and a miss on the first pitch to Gassler. Yeah, Silex. I think they're going to go get on the bus. Bye, ladies. This one hit to the second baseman. One hopper for Garrett. Marge throws over to McKinney for 1 out. Nice play by Mary Margaret Garrett. And the out goes 4-3. That'll bring in Emmy Johnson, the catcher. And the pitch from Hunter is in for a strike. I don't know, too close for comfort, but I'd love a 1-0 game. Get it knocked out in about an hour. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Delaney Windman, the right fielder, waits on deck. Right now it's the catcher, Emmy Johnson. Down in the count to Hunter, 0-2. And the pitch on its way. A little low, a little away. Good enough for a ball and 2-strike count. A 1-2 pitch. Here comes. And one after the high heat out of the zone, and it's a strikeout, the third of the day already for Allison Hunter. That'll bring in Windman, the right fielder, with Bertles waiting on deck. Will Bertles wait until next inning or hit this inning. It's up to Winman right now. And the pitch from Hunter is swung on and missed. She was a good 4 inches off that one. 0-1. The next from Allison Hunter. Ooh, that was a laser in there, 0-2 on the swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes, base is empty, 2 outs. First 5 have been retired by the Hawks. Hunter leans in for the sign, now rears back and fires. Strike 3 called, got her looking, a pair of strikeouts in each of the first 2 innings for Hunter, and we head to the bottom of the second. No score, Clopton coming up on thepeoplestribune.com.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, a low resident-to-staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ask about the Legacy, the special care unit for Alzheimer's patients. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
In a world at the mercy of every rise and fall of the thermometer, your local Bryant professional will stand and defend you, your family, your home, and your bank account from fluctuating temperatures and rising energy bills.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, new and used equipment, parts and service, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Jenna Gronick to lead things off. It'll be Jenna, followed by Logan Hall and Abby Patchen, and the strike called on the first pitch to Gronick. 5-6-7 as this one's hit a mile high. Center fielder coming in on it, and she makes the catch. Taryn Clark for the first out. That'll bring in a Hall. And she takes a strike. So Angel has jumped ahead of both batters here in the bottom of the second inning. Off speed, away out in front, 0-2. Van Farr down 5-1 after a half inning, now leads 10-6. Going into the bottom of the fifth, and a strikeout, the first of the day for Angel, and the second out here in the bottom of the second inning. That brings in Abby Patchen, wearing number 33 today. They've gone with the sweatshirt tops. This one hit. It'll get, chased down on a nice play by Taryn Clark. She makes 2 running catches and retires the Lady Hawks in order, 1, 2, 3. We head to the third. Still no score. R6 coming up here from the Class 1 District 8 tournament on TribCast.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
If you buy power from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, you help power your community. How? Quiver River belongs to the people it serves. With people like you in charge, you know decisions about your power are made with you in mind, your community too. What kind of decisions? Sending you a check when there's money left after expenses, holding down rates, helping you save, serving your community. Good for you, power for your community. Quiver River Electric, owned by those we serve.
Pike County Hospice provides specialized high-quality care and support to patients and their families facing a life-limiting illness. We offer love, hope, and dignity at the end of life by offering a team approach consisting of physicians, skilled nurses, social workers, spiritual counselors, home health aides, and volunteers. We provide respite care for family and loved ones and offer 24-hour-a-day access to a hospice team. Pike County Hospice reduces financial stress on families and provides bereavement care to loved ones.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
It'll be Bernals, Bowers, and Clark. The 7, 8, 9 hitters, as the first 6 have been sent down in order by Hunter, and that's a strike called on the first pitch to Katie. She's a designated player. She does the hitting, while Hoyt does the fielding at second base. 0-1 pitch. Low and in. Evens the count of 1-1. One ball, one strike. And the next is low. 2-1. Top of the third inning already. No score between Clopton and Community. There's a strike, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter here in the third, Katie Bertles. The 2-2 pitch, fouled off, and that goes into the darkness. Still 2-2 to number 2, Katie Bertles. And the next from Allison Hunter. Fouled off again. Got good wood on that. Or composite or whatever she's swinging. That is a tiny bat. Long look from Hunter. Now she's ready. Oh, speed got her way out in front of that one, and the 5th strikeout of the day already for Hunter. First out here in the top of the third. That brings in Bowers. There's a strike called on the first pitch to Bowers. Good chatter for these two teams. 0-1 pitch to Bowers. Way outside, 1-1. Hall's done a nice job so far. I haven't seen her have to throw or anything like that yet, but pretty good backstop. There's a swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes. Pretty good replacement, though, for Horsemeyer. 1 ball, 2 strike count. This one popped up on the infield. Who wants it? Nobody. That's going to be an error. That was Marge's ball, but McKinney came in. I'm going to give the error to the first baseman. E3. And the no-hitter's still intact for Hunter, but the perfect game is gone. Number 9 hitter takes a strike. First pitch to Clark. Taryn Clark digs back in again. Where's number 5? Bats from the left-hand side, and the 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed, 0-2. Looking for strikeout number 6. No ball, 2 strike pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3, and that's the second out here in the top of the third inning. Back to the top of the order for Natalie Thomas. She got behind in the count to start the ball game by trying to slap from the left-hand side and then grounded out from the right-hand side, 6-3. First pitch to her this time is belted and gets well over Denslow. They're going to try and score the run. The throw in from center, and it's going to be a 1-0 R6 lead here in the top of the third inning. RBI double for Thomas. That'll bring in Angel, now with a lead. That's up high. Ball on the first pitch to the R6 hurler. The 1-0. This one hit off the end of the bat, but tracked down by a running Caitlin Kuntz from short. That ends the inning, but R6 takes a lead on an error and a double. We head to the bottom of the third here in the semifinals of the Class 1 District 8 tournament on TribCast.
At Bowling Green Lumber Company, they have everything you need to tackle that home improvement job. From foundation to roof and the complete interior, Bowling Green Lumber can supply all your building needs. They don't call Bowling Green Lumber the most complete building center in the area for nothing. Stop in for siding, hardware, doors, windows, paint, plywood, drywall, treated lumber, ceilings, tools, insulation, and much more. Bowling Green Lumber, 7th and Chapdelac Drive, phone 324-5400. Other people are trying to make money, we're just trying to make friends. Bowling Green Lumber.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
To the bottom of the third we go. Clopton finds themselves trailing by a run, an error, and a 2-out double. The difference in this ball game, 1-0 Community R6. An Angel back into the circle for the Trojans, and that pitch high and wide for ball one to Denslow. That'll be 8-9-1. Lauren Denslow, Marge Garrett, and then back to the top for Caitlin Kuntz. Swing and a miss. 1-1 to Denslow. High and away, 2 balls and a strike. The next, and missing on the bunt, and the count even now at 2-2. Tried to bunt the off-speed pitch and just couldn't get the timing down. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off. Back to the screen. Nice job by Denslow to stay alive. Swing and a miss. She got her. And that's the second strikeout for Angel in the first down here in the bottom of the third inning. Garrett takes the ball in to jump ahead in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Almost like a second leadoff is Marge. This one hit. Nice inside-out swing. Took it to the opposite field, and 1-out hit for Garrett. Very nice stroke to right. Right between the first and second baseman. Almost hit it too hard. Windman about had a chance to throw her out. That'll bring in Kuntz. And she takes a ball high and away. Tying run aboard with 1 out. Bunted. Back to the pitcher, and everybody's going to be safe. It's a bunt hit for Kuntz. Garrett down to second, and the batter will be Lockard, who sacrificed 1-3 her first time up. She takes a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. This one hit over the third base, and shortstop catches it. Nice running catch by Thomas for the second out. And there's now runners at first and second in a 2-out situation. A line out to short, and that'll bring in Hunter. She drew her walk back in the first inning, was stranded. This one inside out swing, and it is caught by the right fielder Windman on the run, and she didn't look too sure of herself, but does make the catch to retire the side. Clopton leaves 2 aboard, still trail the Trojans 1-0 here on the peoplestribune.com.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170.
B&B Automotive, 812 West Main in Bowling Green.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Hello, this is Mary Millen from Community State Bank of Missouri. Some financial institutions make you go through a lot of red tape to get a loan. At Community State Bank, we try to keep things simple. When you talk with us, you're talking to the people who make decisions. Next time you need a loan for whatever reason, come see us. You'll be glad you did. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, equal housing lender.
It'll be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters for R6, and this one snagged by Hunter on the first pitch to Brooks, and she's retired 1-3 on the putout. 1 pitch, 1 out. A nice play by Hunter. That'll bring in Gassler. Maddie grounded to the second baseman her first time up. So Hunter looks out at Gassler. And a swing and a miss. 0-1 to Gassler. In at third, even with the bag at first. Off speed, back to the pitcher. Hunter, no problem. Over to McKinney for the second out. Pair of 1-3 putouts. And there's 2 away. And the first pitch on its way, fouled out of play by Johnson. 0-1. Emmy is the catcher. She struck out her first time up, 0-1 tonight. The next, just inside 1-1. And then the throwback goes into almost into center field. Kuntz got it and returns to her spot for a 1-1 pitch. Here it comes. And it goes back to the screen. 2 balls and a strike. Hunter delivers the 2-1, and it's low, 3-1. R6 a run in the top of the third. That's still the score here with 2 outs in the top of the fourth. A 3-1 pitch, and she walked her. First walk issued by Allison Hunter. That'll bring in Windman. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And the first pitch to Delaney is on its way. And a strike called. 0-1 with Bertles waiting in the wings. One strike pitch. This one grounded right to the first baseman. McKinney scoops it, steps on first, and retires the side. So R6 leaves a runner aboard here in the top of the fourth. Still lead 1-0 with Clopton coming up on TribCast.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
When you contract with a local company, you're sure to receive friendly, professional service, and that's just what you'll get with Orff Construction. A homegrown company, Orff Construction specializes in residential and commercial projects. A state-certified septic installer, Orff's offers backhoe, skid steer, and excavation services. Call 324-3552 for your next project, and remember, Orff's does basements, grading, and much more. Orff Construction in Bowling Green.
To the bottom of the fourth we go, with Clopton trailing by a score of 1-0. It'll be Brooklyn McKinney, Johnny Gronick, and Logan Hall. And the 1 is fallen off of the back of Brooklyn McKinney, and she takes a strike. 0-1. Brooklyn grounded into a double play. Hit a ball to the third baseman. Or to the pitcher, hung up the runner between third and home. They got her sliding back into third, and then got the second runner sliding into third from the other direction. There's a 6-3 put out on a nice play by Thomas. That brings in Gronick. And that one high and away for ball 1. She flew out to center first time up. There's a strike, even things up 1-1. Angel is getting more confidence as this game has gone on. Up high, back to the screen. 2 balls and a strike. Hall waits on deck. Two balls, 1 strike. The next in the dirt, 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike. Base is empty, 1 out. Inside, and Angel didn't like the call, shows her frustration, which you don't want to do to a home plate umpire. There's a runner on with 1 out, and the batter will be Hall. Logan, a strikeout victim. The middle out in the second inning. Takes a strike here. Falls behind 0-1. Still 1 more game to go tonight from this location. As a swing and a miss way out in front of that one was Logan Hall. We got Silex against Paris in a 1-5 matchup. Semifinals, championship scheduled tomorrow. There is rain in the forecast as that one misses high. for a ball and 2-strike count. The 1-2 on its way. Up high, 2-2. And her 0-2, now 2-2 with Patchen waiting on deck. Had a flare to center that was snagged for an out her first time up. The 2-2 in the dirt. And the count goes full. 3 straight balls. Thrown by Angel to Logan Hall. And the payoff pitch, up high, she walked her. Back-to-back walks. Put the tying and go-ahead run on base for Patchen. And the infielder's going to come out and talk to their pitcher. That's Patchen and Denslow. High five. And we'll see what the right fielder for the Hawks can do. The nightcap at Bowling Green with Chuck and April will be Bowling Green against Louisiana. 1-4 matchup, and that one taken inside for ball 1. To Patchen. Way up high. 2-0. Denslow on deck. Strikeout victim her first time up. 2-0 pitch. Again, misses high and away. 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. Runners at first and second, 1 out, and a walk, a 4-pitch walk. 3 walks in a row have loaded the bases. That brings in Lauren Denslow. Well, I will say it's a small strike zone. Fouls it back to the screen. Went up there hacking. And it's 0-1. Bases loaded, 1 out. Anything but a double play, right? Pure Clopton, who's already lost a couple of runners on the base pass. Bunting, nice one. Squeeze on, and she is safe. Didn't get her foot on the plate, and this game is tied. Never got her foot on the plate for the force out. She missed the plate. This game tied at 1. This one hit in the air, right field. Tagging, trying to score from third, and in safely is Hall. And out at third is Patchen. So the inning comes to a close, but Clopton takes the lead 2-1 on a suicide squeeze and a sac fly to right. We head now to the 5th inning already. 2-1 Clopton on TribCast.
Mid-America Auto and Towing, filled with quality pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Mid-America Auto and Towing, complete automotive service, including tires with wholesale pricing and 24-hour towing. Mid-America Auto and Towing, financing for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models. Mid-America Auto and Towing, a no-hassle, positive car buying experience on West Main in Bowling Green and online at midamericaautoandtowing.com.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids. With an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at PCMH, and I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. Working with Clopton, Bowling Green, and Louisiana schools, we strive to prevent, diagnose, and treat a wide variety of injuries ranging from sprains and fractures to heat stroke and concussions. In addition to sports coverage, we offer impact testing for head injuries as well as athletic enhancement for those athletes looking to get a step ahead of the competition. Rest assured, we're at work while your athletes are at play.
Crazy inning. Bases loaded, 1 out. A suicide squeeze scores from Denslow, scores the tying run in Gronick after the bases were loaded on walks. And then Hall tags and scores on a sacrifice by Mary Margaret Garrett But tagged out at third was Patchen trying to advance another base. So the inning ends, but Clopton leads by a score of 2-1 as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Funny game. That'll bring in Bertles. As we go with the 7, 8, 9 hitters, Bertles, Bowers, and Clark in the first pitch. Right to the first baseman, snagged on a line that time by Brooklyn McKinney for the first out. So Bertles retired on one pitch. That brings in Delaney Bowers. One of two Delaney's in the lineup for Coach Matty Hankey. Hunter shook off a couple of signs, so the batter calls time. And the pitch from Hunter bounces in for ball one. Bowers reached on an error, scored the only run for the Trojans. That was back in the top of the third. And the next, called a strike. 1-1. Mile high pop up between second and first. McKinney gets tangled up with Marge at second base, and there's a swing and a miss. Ball and 2-strike count to Bowers. Neither can hold on. And then a couple of batters later, Thomas hits double, which at the time gave R6 the lead. Swing and a miss. She got her strikeout. First in a couple of innings for Hunter. 7th in the game. And the second out here in the top of the 5th inning. This game moving right along. That brings in Taryn Clark, the center fielder for the Trojans. Bunting and bunts it over the screen for strike one. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, and the base is empty. This game moving right along. Less than 45 minutes old as that one misses inside on the off-speed pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to Clark. The Trojans have left a pair aboard and have scored 1 time. This one off the fists, foul to the screen, and it's a ball and 2-strike count. One ball, 2 strikes. Look to the dugout for the pitch. Now the 1-2 is hit in front of the plate. Did it make contact with the bat? She's safe at first. That was very close to hitting the bat a second time when it was on the ground, which would have been a dead ball. But instead, it's a base hit. And we go back to the top of the order for Natalie Thomas. 2 on and 1 out. Or, excuse me, 1 on and 2 out. And the first pitch, off speed, is hit in the center, and Lockard can't make the catch. They're going to try and, nope, they'll keep the runner at second. Probably a good decision. That's a base hit all the way. Lockard did all she could to even get close to that ball. So 2 on. With 2 out, tying run in scoring position, and here's Angel. She's 0 for 2 today. A strikeout and a line out to short. Swing and a miss, way behind that one. Two on, 2 out. The 0-1 pitch from Hunter to Angel. Pitcher against pitcher, and that one's back to the screen. And everyone will advance without a throw. Wild pitch. And the count even at 1-1. Now the tying run at third with 2 outs. The 1-1 pitch on its way. Popped up, out of play, and a 1-2 count. Ooh. Now Hunter and the Hawks a strike away from getting out of it. One ball, 2 strikes to Emma Angel. With 2 on and 2 out, the pitch. Just missed 2-2. Now the deuce is wild. 2 on, 2 out, 2 balls, 2 strikes to the number 2 hitter. Emma Angel against Allison Hunter, trying to keep that pitching hand warm. The 2-2. Missed, low and away, and the count goes full. We'll see if the runners are in motion here with the pitch at least going halfway. The payoff pitch. Here it comes. Fouled out of play. All the way to the person working the gate down there. Another 3-2 pitch. Just keep it in the zone, you'll be fine. Off speed, just got a piece, did Angel, and she stays alive. 7 pitch at bat so far. Three balls, 2 strikes. 2-1 ball game. Runners at second and third with 2 outs. Another payoff pitch on its way. Just got a piece again. And we'll do another. Long look from Hunter. And the pitch. Takes a walk and the bases are loaded. The inning continues. Now bases loaded, 2 outs. And everyone going to talk about it. Coach Tony Francis out of the Clopton dugout to help talk about it. 2-1 our score. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Top of the 5th here in the semifinals of districts on TribCast.
Mary, you're glowing gold. I know. I joined the Fuel Rewards program and got rewarded with instant gold status at Shell.
And I save 5 cents a gallon on every fill every day.
5 cents a gallon? Wow.
And gold is all the rage this season.
Oh, yeah.
Get rewarded with instant gold status at Shell. Join the Fuel Rewards program now at fuelrewards.com/gold. Restrictions apply. Active gold status required. Introductory offer valid for 6 months after activation. Limit 20 gallons at participating Shell stations. See fuelrewards.com/gold for full details.
Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
Deanne Brooks, the number 3 hitter in this order, the third baseman, will be the batter with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Two hits and a walk. And in on the hands, takes that back to the screen, 0-1. Brooks 0 for 2 today, a strikeout and a ground out back to the pitcher. Looking for her first hit, be a big one. Tying run at third base with 2 outs. The next from Allison Hunter. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Outmatched so far by the Clopton pitcher. No balls, 2 strikes. Trying to get out of a jam. Hunter rears back, fires. Just getting a piece again is Brooks. The count remains 0-2. Hunter went over something with her catcher, Logan Hall. Another 0-2 pitch. Here it comes. Outside, a ball and 2 strikes. Potential tying run is Clark at third base. This one back up the middle. They'll get the out at first. She is out at first, and they strand the bases loaded. R6 does, and there's a... Well, Brooks is the one that has the heavy knee brace, and she gets up after tripping over the bag. So R6 leaves the bases loaded here. 6-3 on the putout, and a nice play by Kuntz. Actually 1-6-3 since it went off a Hunter. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Time to stretch here from Community R6 High School in the Class 1 District 8 tournament. 5th inning stretch brought to you by your State Farm insurance agents around the area. Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. After 4.5, it's Clopton 2 and R6 1 with the Hawks coming up on TribCast.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes LLC of Bowling Green and Silex and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana are proud to support our area high school teams and wish everyone success this season. Uplifting and comforting, the Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Home will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Proud to be of service, visit online at bibbbeach.com or collierfuneral.com for more information. A personal touch can mean so much. The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes of Bowling Green and Silex and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana. Hayden's Motorsports Center in Frankfort has the latest and the best in power sports machines and gear to make your outdoor activities into outdoor living. From the best ATVs to the hottest new side-by-sides, Hayden's can find the wrecked vehicle that's made for you. At Hayden's Motorsports Center, they're always ready to help. Call or stop by. You'll be glad you did. Hayden's Motorsports Center in Frankfort, 784-2559, or visit online at haydensmotorsportsinc.com.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch of the at-bat to Caitlin Kuntz as she went after one high and tight. Kuntz walked and singled today, and she's trying to hammer one. It is behind 0-2 in the count as Angel has come out smoking. Kuntz ready again, and the off-speed fouled at the feet of Caitlin Kuntz. We'll do it again. No balls, 2 strikes. As Clopton looks for some insurance here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Bounces. And the count goes to a ball and 2 strikes. Hawks got 2 runs in the bottom of the 4th to take the lead. This one grounded to the second baseman. Big hop that time for Emily Hoyt, who throws over to Gassler for the first out. That'll bring in Jillian Lockard. Lockard 0 for 2 or 0 for 1. She had a sacrifice her first at bat. And a strike taken on the first pitch this time. Lined out to the shortstop her second time up. So it's yet to be on base today. This one bunted back to the pitcher. Angel up with it, throw over, and in time to get the speedy Lockard. 1-3 on the putout, and there's 2 away. This one hit in the air, short center field. Moving over it is the right fielder, and making the catch is Winman as Clopton goes in order here in the bottom of the 5th inning. We head to the 6th. R6 comes up trailing the Hawks by a run on thepeoplestribune.com.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, a low resident-to-staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ask about the Legacy, the special care unit for Alzheimer's patients. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
In a world at the mercy of every rise and fall of the thermometer, your local Bryant professional will stand and defend you, your family, your home, and your bank account from fluctuating temperatures and rising energy bills.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your Exmark professional turf care equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Gassler on the first pitch, grounds it right to Brooklyn McKinney, first baseman to first baseman, who steps on the bag for the unassisted out. 3 unassisted. And she's grounded out to 3 different infielders. Bunting and fouled is Emmy Johnson. 0-1 to the catcher for the Trojans. And the next, outside 1-1. Johnson is walked and struck out. 0 for 1 tonight. And the 1-1 pitch. Off speed, grounded up the middle, and past Kuntz for a base hit to center. She's on base for the second time tonight with a 1-out hit. That'll bring in right fielder Winman. This one hit to the first baseman. On a hop, McKinney gets the sure out at first base. Runner advances to second, but now there's 2 down. 3 unassisted on the putout. That'll bring in Bertles. Katie today has reached on an error and struck out. 0 for 2 so far. Scored the only run, though, for the Trojans. This one fouled off the sidewall and to Coach Thomas in the first base box. 0-1. Bertles, the designated player. This one grounded to the second baseman. Garrett had a little trouble, picks it up in plenty of time. 4-3 on the putout, and R6 leaves another runner aboard. Here as this game's getting later, we played 5.5, going to the bottom of the 6th. Hawks looking for some insurance runs on the peoplestribune.com.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Many of us look for ways to save energy, but be smart. Don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a downed power line. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water. Don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
To the bottom of the 6th we go, and for the Hawks, it's going to be McKinney, Granick, and Hall, the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. If anyone gets on, Patchen will bat again. But Brooklyn looking for her first hit in this one as she's grounded back to the pitcher, which resulted in a double play and grounded to the shortstop in her 2 plate appearances. Batting for the 3rd time here in the 6th inning, leading things off. Swing and a miss. She was looking to get that insurance run there with 1 swing of the bat. Swing and a miss again. Quickly 0-2. That one fouled back. And she stays alive in an 0-2 count. The winner will play in the championship scheduled for 5 o'clock tomorrow against either Silex or Paris. Silex the 1 seed. Strike 3 called. Got her with the off-speed pitch looking. And that's the first out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Brings in Jenna Gronick, who's walked and flown out to center in 2 plate appearances today. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The next, foul tipped, still 0-2. As Jenna got a piece. Logan Hall waits on deck. He's walked and scored a run today. Fouled out of play. Gronick walked and scored a run today. Those are the 2 runs that are on the board. Still an 0-2 count. Jenna ready again, and the next pitch to her is in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes now to the Clopton 3rd baseman. In the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's how it started. She was ahead on Gronick and then threw 4 straight balls. Fouled out of play. And we'll do another 2-2 pitch. New ball comes out to the circle. Two-two. Got a piece of the off-speed pitch. The at-bat continues. Another 2-2. Low. And the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. And the next, up high, and she walked her. 2nd straight walk of Gronick by Angel. And the last one hurt. Now bring in Hall. 1 for 2 with the strikeout and a walk. Run scored. Insurance run at first base for the Hawks. Looking to bunt. And the pitch was a strike on the offer. Goes back to the screen. And it's a stolen base. Yeah, a pass ball, we'll call it. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Patchen waits on deck. Adjusted to the off-speed pitch, and it's still an 0-2 count. Logan Hall looking for a big hit here. For the Trojans, it'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters in the 6th. That one misses. One ball, 2 strikes. Outside again, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out and a runner at second base, and Angel steps off. Hall back in. 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed. She got her. Second strikeout for Hall today, and that's the second out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. That brings in Patchen. First pitch to her, fouled. Silex dancing behind us, trying to stay warm. Low, 1-1. I think between games, while they're restriping the field and everything, I might have to go sit in the car for about 5-10 minutes. The next, this one ahead into left field, and it's down, and Clopton's going to score that insurance run. Crossing the plate is Gronick, and Patchen with an RBI double. 3-1 Clopton here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And Gronick scores for the second time tonight. The batter will be Lauren Denslow with an RBI opportunity out there. Denslow sprints from the meeting in the third base area down to the right-hand batter's box. She's fun to watch. Where's number 21 on the back of her sweatshirt? Digs in, Wade all the way back, choked up on the bat, and fouls that one off the screen on the drag bunt attempt. Two down, runner at second base. 0-1 to Denslow. Up high and back to the screen. The runner will advance. Wild pitch. And a 1-1 count to Denslow. Mary Margaret Garrett on deck. That one foul tipped into the glove of the catcher. Ball and 2 strikes to Denslow. Next, got her. And that retires the side with the strikeout. 2 Ks in the inning, but a walk and an RBI double have added to the Clopton lead. RBI for Patchen with that double. And we head to the top of the 7th inning. Last chance for Community R6 here in the semifinals of the Class 1 District 8 tournament on TribCast.
Pike County Hospice provides specialized high-quality care and support to patients and their families facing a life-limiting illness. We offer love, hope, and dignity at the end of life by offering a team approach consisting of physicians, skilled nurses, social workers, spiritual counselors, home health aides, and volunteers. We provide respite care for family and loved ones and offer 24-hour-a-day access to a hospice team. Pike County Hospice reduces financial stress on families and provides bereavement care to loved ones.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
At Bowling Green Lumber Company, they have everything you need to tackle that home improvement job. From foundation to roof and the complete interior, Bowling Green Lumber can supply all your building needs. They don't call Bowling Green Lumber the most complete building center in the area for nothing. Stop in for siding, hardware, doors, windows, paint, plywood, drywall, treated lumber, ceilings, tools, insulation, and much more. Bowling Green Lumber, 7th and Chapclark Drive, phone 324-5400. Other people are trying to make money, we're just trying to make friends. Bowling Green Lumber.
It'll be Bowers to lead things off. 8, 9, and 1 hitters, as that one's low on the first pitch to Delaney. Batting for the 3rd time here in the 7th inning. And the count 1-0. Delaney is 0 for 2. Reached on an error, scored a run. And this one's grounded to the shortstop. KK up with it. Kuhn's throw over is low, and a nice dig by Brooklyn McKinney for the first out. 1 down, 2 to go for the Hawks. Here to make it to the district title game. Scheduled for tomorrow at 5. They're not confident in the weather. I think we're going to play it. This one low and away on the first pitch to Taryn Clark. The 1-0 on its way. This one grounded. Backhanded by Coons. She can't get a hold of it. Backed up nicely by Denslow, though. And holds her to a single. So 1 on, 1 out in the potential tying run at the plate in Natalie Thomas. 1 on, 1 out. Double play ends it. Back to the screen, 0-1 on that foul ball. Fourth at bat for Thomas. Grounded to the shortstop. Doubled an RBI. And singled last time up, was stranded both times. This one grounded to the third baseman. Get the out at first. No! The ball gets away from McKinney. And now there's runners at second and third. The tying run in scoring position. E5 on the play. It's a two-base error. So that brings in Angel. Hit possibly ties it. There's a strike called on the first pitch to Emma Angel. So Van Far, after trailing 5-1, after just one inning, wins that game 23-7 as that one's fouled off the sidewall on the third base side for a 0-2 count. 23-7. And that game just over. So we're about evened up with the district at Bowling Green now. I doubt if the game ends here in the next 5 minutes, I doubt we get going with the Silex game till about 8:40. Swing and a miss. And that's a strikeout, the second out, as Angel is down swinging. And now the final hope for Community R6 is Deanne Brooks. Brooks today struck out in the first, grounded back to the pitcher, and then grounded off the pitcher to the shortstop. 0 for 3 today. The first pitch to her, taken for a strike, and the Hawks 2 strikes away. Hunter starting to get that swagger around the circle, looks in for the sign from the dugout directly. Ahead 0-1. The next pitch on its way. Low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tying run potentially out there at second base. 2 outs. The 1-1 offering. Back to the pitcher. Hunter over to first, and Clopton's going to the championship game. They'll play either Silex or Paris, who match up next. We'll come back with the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame after this on thepeoplestribune.com.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at CindyBlaylockAgency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170.
B&B Automotive, 812 West Main in Bowling Green.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com. It's time for the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame, brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out building projects.
Well, Coach Maddie Henke put forth a good effort from her R6 Trojans, but cannot beat another Silex person in Tony Francis, the former Owls coach, now with Clopton, as the Hawks defeat R6 by a final of 3-1. For the Trojans, they scored a run in the top of the third inning, a one-out error by the first baseman for the Hawks, strikeout the next batter, and then a two-out double from Natalie Thomas put R6 ahead. Clopton comes back with 2 runs in the bottom of the fourth inning, 3 straight walks by Emma Angel, then a suicide squeeze play by Denslow, keeps the bases loaded and scores a run, the first of the night for the Hawks. And then the sacrifice by Marge Garrett, sacrifice fly, plates the other run, and that's actually the game-winning hit. They add some insurance in the bottom of the 6th inning. Again, a walk of Gronick, and she comes around on a double, a 2-out double by Patchen to make it 3-1, which is our final. And now the Hawks await the winner of the Silex Paris game, which is just about a half hour away here at Community R6 High School. We'll take a break. We'll come back with Coach Tony Francis in just a couple of minutes. This is the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame on the peoplestribune.com.
Hello, this is Mary Millen from Community State Bank of Missouri. Some financial institutions make you go through a lot of red tape to get a loan. At Community State Bank, we try to keep things simple. When you talk with us, you're talking to the people who make decisions. Next time you need a loan for whatever reason, come see us. You'll be glad you did. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, equal housing lender.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
When you contract with a local company, you're sure to receive friendly, professional service, and that's just what you'll get with Orff Construction. A homegrown company, Orff Construction specializes in residential and commercial projects. A state-certified septic installer, Orff's offers backhoe, skid steer, and excavation services. Call 324-3552 for your next project, and remember, Orff's does basements, grading, and much more. Orff Construction.
This is the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame, brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out building projects.
We're joined by Coach Tony Francis, a 3-1 winner here in the semifinals of the Class 1 District A tournament. And, Coach, a squeeze play to win a district game, how often does that happen?
Well,
I don't think I've seen it.
Not very often, probably, but I was just talking to the kids down there. The kid that put the bunt down was a freshman who was really upset at herself for letting a fly ball go over her head. And she was even kind of crying. And for a freshman to be able to do that in a situation after making a mistake, that's why I teach. And then the insurance run there in the bottom of the 6th was another freshman who struck out in a big situation on Saturday. And I told the team, that's success in life, is when you can bounce back from adversity, not pout and whine. And they did that, and that's why I'm a teacher. I'm proud of them.
I tell you what, Denslow, she's just a fun kid to watch. The way she bounces around on the diamond, she sprinted from a little meeting there at third base to the batter's box. She's just a cute kid.
She's done that since day one. I got hired late this summer, and we had about 3 or 4 days of camp with the kids, and I mean, she just sprinted everywhere on the field. That's all she knows. She just knows one speed, and she's an inspiration to our older kids. Our older kids have really taken her under their wing, and it's big to see a kid like that and how they do that.
I know as a pitcher, it was probably hard to hold on to the ball tonight, cold hands, and I thought Allison was fantastic in the circle tonight.
Yeah, she did a great job. Other than one inning, she hit her spots pretty well. We kind of, in that one inning, we got behind a couple batters. But what I like and what Allison's learned this year, she's really grown a lot and matured as a human being, because we have a tendency to make mistakes now and again. We've got 6 new players behind her, and obviously a new catcher tonight that hadn't caught before all year. And for her to see mistakes and still encourage her teammates, that's growth on her part, and I really love to see that.
I did see her coaching Logan a little bit there on when to move before a pitch to not give away the target and stuff. That's a veteran, an upperclassman teaching a younger kid.
Exactly, and Allison will tell you that she's probably the first one. She's really competitive, and she doesn't care what people think about her. So her honesty sometimes can rub people wrong, but I told her we're not going to bring in the catcher off the USA Olympic team. So what can you do to make her feel 10 foot tall and bulletproof? And she's really helped Logan a lot.
Well, congratulations on this one. You got most likely Silex in the championship game. We saw you guys play on TribCast a little bit earlier this season. What do you think of that club?
Silex is really good. I think they put quite a few kids on the all-conference team the other night. And we know it's going to be a challenge, and all I'm going to do is try to get our kids to focus on what we've got to do to be successful.
Congratulations, Coach. We'll see you again hopefully tomorrow.
All right. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
That's Coach Tony Francis here in the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame, and let everyone know that our Community State Bank TribCast player of the game tonight is the pitcher for the Hawks, Allison Hunter. I thought she was just fantastic and not the best conditions. And a true leader on this Clopton team. That's moving on to the district title game tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow against either Silex or Paris, most likely. Silex, the 1 seed. We're going to step away and let you watch the field prep and the start of the warm-ups here as we get ready for this district semifinal between Silex and Paris. It's coming up in less than a half hour here on TribCast. Again, Clopton, a winner by a final of 3-1 over Community R6 here on the peoplestribune.com.
It's time for the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, online at quiver.com.
Well, in our second game of the night here, first on TribCast, it was Clopton coming from behind to beat Community R6 by a 3-1 final. The game tied on a squeeze bunt, and then won on a sacrifice fly, a little insurance later on an RBI double from freshmen. Two freshmen get RBIs in that game. The game-tying squeeze play was from a freshman, and then the insurance double was from a freshman as well. So congratulations to Coach Francis and his Hawks. They'll be taking on either Silex or Paris in tomorrow's championship game. That's our final game of the night here, and we're just about 10 minutes away from starting. The Silex Owls, the 1 seed with Coach Rebecca Lipsy, take on the number 5 seed Paris Lady Coyotes in this second semifinal. Again, the championship scheduled for 5 o'clock tomorrow here at Ladonia, but apparently the rain is pretty imminent tomorrow, like an 85% chance of rain tomorrow. Hopefully just a mist or something, and we can get this ball game in as scheduled, because Saturday would be the rain date on that one. And we've got the Commissioner's Trophy game presented by the People's Tribune between the Clopton Ellsbury Indian Hawks and the Bowling Green Bobcats in week 8 football. So hopefully our schedules all work out. They've actually talked about if both here and Bowling Green get rained out tomorrow, having both games, the Class 2 District 5 championship in the early afternoon, and then the Class 1 District 8 championship following at Bowling Green. So that wouldn't be too bad. We could send Chuck in April there for those games, and I can go down and do some football. But we'll get all that figured out as we go along. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with your starting lineups as Silex and Paris getting ready to do battle here in the semifinals of districts on TribCast.
Mid-America Auto and Towing, filled with quality pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Mid-America Auto and Towing, complete automotive service, including tires with wholesale pricing and 24-hour towing. Mid-America Auto and Towing, financing for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models. Mid-America Auto and Towing, a no-hassle, positive car buying experience on West Main in Bowling Green and online at midamericaautoandtowing.com.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. I'm Ryan Pitzer, certified athletic trainer at PCMH, and I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. Working with Louisiana Bowling Green and Clopton schools, we strive to prevent, diagnose, and treat a wide variety of injuries, ranging from sprains and fractures to heat stroke and concussions. In addition to sports coverage, we offer impact testing for head injuries, as well as athletic enhancement for those athletes looking to get a step ahead of the competition. Rest assured, I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, online at quiver.com.
And welcome back to Ladonia Community R6 High School. They sign at the Class 1 District 8 tournament on TribCast, and it's time for tonight's Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups. Check out all the services your Pike County Health Department offers at pikecountyhealth.org. The Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice, neighbors helping neighbors. And we'll start with the number 5 seed Paris Lady Coyotes. They defeated Wellsville Middletown to get into this ball game. That was the first of 3 games tonight here from R6. They'll lead it off with the left fielder, number 5, Kaylee Mitchell. Shortstop bat second, number 6, Aaron Heineke. Center fielder in the 3 spot, number 9, Delaney Miller. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, number 16, Molly Cup. Batting in the 5 hole is the pitcher, number 8, Emma Addy. Second baseman bats in the 6th spot, number 12, Danielle Anderson. 7 belongs to number 7 in the order. She's a third baseman, Gracie Hatton. Catcher bats 8th, number 2, Elizabeth Cup. And batting 9th is the right fielder, Eleni Brown. So there's your lineup: Mitchell, Heineke, Miller, Cup, Addy, Anderson, Hatton, Cup, and Brown for the Paris Lady Coyotes. For the Silex Lady Owls, the 1 seed in this tournament, they'll lead it off with the catcher, number 30, Lexi Plackmeyer. Center fielder bats second, number 33, Taylor Howard. In the 3 spot, the shortstop, number 11, Molly Stanek. Batting cleanup, the third baseman, number 20, Carson Harlan. Batting 5th, the first baseman, number 21, Lily Bruce. Batting in the 6th spot, the pitcher, 42, Holly Miller. Batting 7th is the designated player, number 17, Abby McAnulty. Batting 8th, the second baseman, 27, Casey Hinkabine. And the left fielder bats 9th, number 24, Chloe Kenyon. Flexing in right field is number 13, Gwen Gilbert. But the batting order is Plackmeyer, Howard, Stanek, Harlan, Bruce Mueller, McAnulty, Hinkabine, and Kenyon for Coach Rebecca Lipsey and the Silex Lady Owls. Those are your Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups for this ball game. See all the services your Pike County Health Department offers at PikeCountyHealth.org. The Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice, neighbors helping neighbors. They'll do some quick introductions, then they'll get this ball game going. We're already at 8:45. This is supposed to be a 8 o'clock start here from Ladonia. Both teams' warm-ups are now over, and they'll have the introductions and our first pitch just minutes away here in the semifinals of the Class 1 District 8 tournament right here on the peoplestribune.com.
This is TribCast, celebrating 10 years of champions. High school softball on the peoplestribune.com is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance agents Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, and Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, by Young Enterprises Incorporated, La Crosse Lumber Company, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Community State Bank, the Law Office of Briscoe and Brannon, Pike County Memorial Hospital, by the Bibb Beach Funeral Homes LLC and Collier Funeral Home, B&B Automotive, Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling, Lynn's Heritage House, by Shelter Insurance Agent Frank Wallace in Vandalia, Hayden's Motorsports Center, Cellular and Satellite Center, by Mid-America Auto and Towing, Cole Chiropractic Center, Abel's Quick Shops, and by Bowling Green Lumber Company. Now, coverage of high school softball from the People's Tribune newspaper. This is TribCast.
Class 1 District 8 semifinals from Community R6 High School in Ladonia, Missouri. Mark Froelich here in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. The captains and coaches going through the lineup cards and ground rules, and we're just minutes away from the La Crosse Lumber Company first pitch here from the semifinals of the district tournament. We can see our breath out here as it's a crisp fall night here in Missouri for this district semifinal. We'll take a quick break and come back with your first pitch after this on the peoplestribune.com.
Dude, you look different.
Well, my body is glowing gold.
No, it's not that. Did you get a new shirt?
No, I joined the Fuel Rewards program at Shell and got instant gold status. I save 5 cents a gallon on every fill every day.
No, did you lose weight?
Get rewarded with instant gold status at Shell. Join the Fuel Rewards program now at fuelrewards.com/gold. Restrictions apply. Active gold status required. Introductory offer valid for 6 months after activation. Limit 20 gallons at participating Shell stations. See fuelrewards.com/gold for full details.
Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes LLC of Bowling Green and Silex and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana are proud to support our area high school teams and wish everyone success this season. Uplifting and comforting, the Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Home will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Proud to be of service, visit online at bibbbeach.com or collierfuneral.com for more information. A personal touch can mean so much. The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes of Bowling Green and Silex and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana. Hayden's Motorsports Center in Frankfort has the latest and the best in power sports machines and gear to make your outdoor activities into outdoor living. From the best ATVs to the hottest new side-by-sides, Hayden's can find the wrecked vehicle that's made for you. At Hayden's Motorsports Center, they're always ready to help. Call or stop by. You'll be glad you did. Hayden's Motorsports Center in Frankfort, 784-2559, or visit online at haydensmotorsportsinc.com.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting
private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, a low resident to staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ask about the Legacy, the special care unit for Alzheimer's patients. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
In a world at the mercy of every rise and fall of the thermometer, your local Bryant professional will stand and defend you, your family, your home, and your bank account from fluctuating temperatures and rising energy bills.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Back in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth, the throw goes down. Let's set the defense for Silex. Chloe Kenyon is in left, Taylor Howard in center, and Gwen Gilbert in right. Carson Harlan is the third baseman, Molly Stanek at short. Casey Hinkebine is the second baseman. And Lily Bruce over at first, Lexi Plackmeyer behind the plate, and Hallie Mueller ready to face the first batter of the night in Kaylee Mitchell. First pitch brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber Company. They have everything you need to start your next improvement project at a location close to you. Lacrosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. It'll be Mitchell, Heineke, and Miller. 1, 2, 3 to start this ball game. And the first pitch is a ball to Mitchell, and we're underway. First pitch brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. Misses. Oh, called a strike. 1-1. To Kaylee Mitchell. Set up outside, and the slap attempt comes up empty on a ball and 2 strikes. As Hallie's come out throwing fireballs here to start the ball game. 1-2 the count. The pitch just missed. 2-2. Paris. That throw goes into short center. They edged Wellsville Middletown in the first game of the night. I believe it was 7-6. Strike 3 called, and we're underway here at Ladonia. Don't know if they were the better team, but they got more runs. Yeah, it was 7-6, Paris over Wellsville, and that's all that matters. Base is empty, 1 out, showing bunt and taking a strike called is Heineke with the bases empty and 1 out. The blankets are out here. That one misses. 1-1. Clopton over R6, 3-1 in the first semifinal. That one fouled back. Ball and 2 strikes to Aaron Heineke. Delaney Miller waits on deck. Here in the top of the first. Almost threw it over the catcher. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nice job by Plackmeyer getting the glove up there and snagging that one. That one's low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Went 2-2 to Mitchell before the strikeout. Now 3-2 to Heineke. Payoff pitch. Fouled back and wedges itself in the fence. Swing and a miss from Plackmeyer, trying to get it down, and the umpire does. And it remains a 3-ball, 2-strike count. Mueller checks the wristband, now delivers another 3-2. Fouled back again. And it's a 7-pitch at bat already. Heineke ready. Mueller ready. And the pitch. Off speed and called a ball. Strikeout and a walk to the first two hitters, and that'll bring in Delaney Miller. First pitch to Miller. Is a strike called. So the third baseman, Harlan, way in, almost halfway. Fouled out of play, 0-2. To the Coyote center fielder. The 0-2 pitch. Reached out and found it out of play again. Count remains 0-2. Crowd is dissipated a little bit after the host school's eliminations. This one is hit in the air and foul past first base. Still a no ball, 2-strike count. Bowling Green taking on Louisiana right now at Bowling Green High School, Class 2, District 5. Chuck and April on the call down there. Here, a ball high. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Delaney Miller. Manfar, a 23-7 winner over Ellsbury. Louisiana won the first game, just edging out Mark Twain. Outside, 2-2. As they're making Allie Mueller throw a lot of pitches here in the first inning. 1 on, 1 out. And a 2-2 pitch. Goes back to the screen. Runner will advance, and the count goes full. Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Second strikeout in the inning. That'll bring in Cup. The first of two Cups, Molly Cup. With a runner at second and 2 away. First pitch to Molly Cup is high for ball 1. They are not expanding their zone, that's for sure. The 1-0 pitch, fouled. Past the Paris dugout on the first base side. 1 ball, 1 strike. With Addy waiting on deck, the pitcher. This is the cleanup hitter, Molly Cup. RBI situation with 2 outs, runner at second base. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Done a good job by Plackmeyer to keep that at the plate. This one hit over the second baseman and into short right field, through the right fielder. Gilbert and all the way to the wall. 1 run scores, stopping at second. No, now going to third. And in with the triple is the cleanup hitter Cup, and it's 1-0 in favor of the Lady Coyotes. So they strike first. So Heineke scores, and the walk comes around to haunt Silex here in the top of the first. That one in the dirt on the first pitch to Danielle Anderson. The 1-0. Anderson, no batting gloves, no undershirt. Fouls it back to the screen to even the count at a ball and a strike. Hatton waits on deck, as they've already sent 6 to the plate here in the opening half inning. Here's the next. Fouled again. Ball and 2-strike count. One ball, 2 strikes, runner at third, 2 outs. Run in for Paris and a strike 3 called. Got her looking, so Mueller strikes out the side, but a run scored in between a walk and an RBI triple, and we head to the bottom of the first inning. Silex will have to come back here early on TribCast.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Many of us look for ways to save energy, but be smart. Don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a downed power line. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water. Don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management, from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
Lexi Blackmeyer to lead things off, and the first pitch from Emma Addy, brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber Company. They have everything you need to start your next improvement project, a location close to you. Lacrosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. And Blackmeyer took a ball. And another, as we'll call Emma Addy a finesse pitcher, not a fireballer like Mueller. There's a strike called. 2 balls and a strike. Here in the bottom of the first inning, Blackmeyer, then Howard and Stanek will set the defense for Paris as we move along here in the inning. Misses, 3-1. Kaylee Mitchell is the left fielder. Delaney Miller in center. Eleni Brown is in right. Third baseman is Gracie Hatton, as that one is a walk to the leadoff batter for the Owls. Shortstop is Aaron Heineke. Second baseman Danielle Anderson. Molly Cupp over at first base. Elizabeth Cupp behind the plate. And Emma Addy in the circle to face Taylor Howard. Runner on first, nobody out. And bunted. Third baseman up with it. Hatton throws, and it's low. Can't dig. The second baseman, they're going to try and score the run all the way from first, and she is safe. Beat the tag in, kind of a half slide down to second. Goes Howard, and it's 1-1 here with nobody out in the bottom of the first inning. So the teams have traded runs so far. Call it base hit. E5, no RBI. That one bounces in on the first pitch to Molly Stanek. Up high, 2-0. Predictions on this one. I'd say even after giving up a run in the top of the first, this might be a 3-inning game. That one called a strike, 2-1. to Molly Stanek. No more than 5, that's for sure. Misses. It's a 3-ball, 1 strike count. Ooh, Stanek wanted to unload on that one. Fouled it straight back, and then the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count to Stanek. Runner at second, nobody out. Bounces on the plate, and the runner will advance to third. Stanek down to first on the walk. Second walk issued by Emma Addy. That'll bring in Carson Harlan, the third baseman. Say, look for a big day out of the bottom of the order for Silex. Showing bunt. Pulls back. Throw goes into third. Taking second is Stanek. Everybody's safe. Pitch was a strike to Carson Harlan. Harlan took a ball. Almost close. It is darn chilly out here. That one is roped past the shortstop. 1 run will score. They'll try and score the next. Throw goes into third, and everyone's going to be safe. 3-1 Silex. Carson Harlan with a pair of runs batted in on that single. That'll bring in Lily Bruce, the number 5 hitter and the first baseman. He can get such a good jump off this pitcher. That one falls low for a ball. Misses high that time. 2-0 to Bruce with Holly Mueller waiting on deck. The 2-0 pitch. That's a strike. This one grounded to the shortstop. Up with it. They get the out at second. Throw over to first is not in time. And the throw got away with they won't make anyone try to advance there. So fielder's choice. 6-4 on the putout. Harlan erased after her 2 RBI single, and a runner at first is Bruce with Mueller up. That pitch bounces in and goes back to the screen. Runner will advance. There's a strike. Evens things up, 1-1. Abby McAnulty waits on deck. This one hit over the shortstop and into short left field. And runners will be at the corners now. Just misjudged by Heineke out there, I think. Go for a hit. And Bruce goes over to third. And they'll have a courtesy runner. And that is Kylie Williams, the junior infield outfielder. And designated player digs in for Silex. And it bounces in. The runner will take second. So now runners at second and third, and a ball count to McAnulty. The 1-0. Taken for a strike. To even the count at 1-1. Hinkemine and Kenyon still waiting in the wings. This is the 7th batter to come to the plate for the Owls, and she puts a charge into one, into the gap in left, and that one is off the top of the wall. It'll go for at least 2. 2 more are going to score, and it's 5-1 in favor of the Silex Owls. The Abby comes through, almost put it over, hit the top of the fence and bounce back. Bruce and Williams score to make it 5-1. There's a strike called on the first pitch to Casey Hinkabine. 8th batter of the inning. Inside, 1-1. Seems like every inning the temperature drops about 5 more degrees. Up high, 2-1. Almost 9:15 on a Thursday night. Up high, once again, 3-1. Kenyon waits on deck. She's the number 9 hitter. 3-1 offering from Addie on its way. Fouled back, and the count goes full. 1 out. Runner at second base. 5 runs have crossed for Silex. The next to Hinkabine is inside outed, and it's going to be foul past first base. Count remains full here in the bottom of the first inning. Pitcher wants a new ball. And another 3-2 pitch to Casey. Hinkabine pops it up. Moving over, and it is a fair ball and drops. And out at second. If she would have slid, she would have been safe. Other runner stops at third. Now there's 2 away. So it's a single. And an out, 9-6 on the putout. Over to third goes McAnulty with Kenyon coming up. 9th hitter of the inning. First pitch to her is in the dirt. Good block by Elizabeth Cup to keep the run from scoring. The 1-0. In for a strike. He evens the count. Ball and a strike to Chloe at the top of the order waiting in the wings. This one grounded to the pitcher. And the throw over in time. Addie to Cup for the 3rd out. 1-3 on the put out, and Silex goes down, but posts 5 on the board in the bottom of the first inning to lead this game by 4 in the semifinals of the Class 1 District 8 tournament on TribCast.
At Bowling Green Lumber Company, they have everything you need to tackle that home improvement job. From foundation to roof and the complete interior, Bowling Green Lumber can supply all your building needs. They don't call Bowling Green Lumber the most complete building center in the area for nothing. Stop in for siding, hardware, doors, windows, paint, plywood, drywall, treated lumber, ceilings, tools, insulation, and much more. Bowling Green Lumber, 7th and Chapdelac Drive, phone 324-5400. Other people are trying to make money, we're just trying to make friends. Bowling Green Lumber.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Ramsey Dickerman will be there at 503 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Online at RamseyDickerman.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170.
B&B Automotive, 812 West Main in Bowling Green.
So it'll be the 7, 8, 9 hitters for Paris after sending 6 to the plate and scoring a run in the top of the first, but Silex comes back with 5 in the bottom half and the pitch a ball to Hatton to lead things off. Excuse me, Anderson. That one goes wide. 2 balls and a strike. This one fouled back. 2-2 the count. The next, up high, and the count goes full. This one hit foul past first. Still 3-2 to lead off Banner Anderson. I thought she struck out to end the last half inning. Swing and a miss. She struck out to start this half inning. That'll bring in Gracie Hatton. And the first pitch to Hatton almost goes back to the screen, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss, evens things up, ball and a strike. Another swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the number 7 hitter. Cup waits on deck. That's Elizabeth, the second Cup in the order. Just missed. Hit the target, but it was outside. Count goes to 2-2 to the third baseman for the Coyotes. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout. And the second out here in the top of the second.
Catcher, number 2, Elizabeth Cup.
So Cup, the catcher, takes one outside to start this at bat. There's a strike, 1-1. Number 9 hitter, Laney Brown, waits on deck. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Outmatched was Cup on that swing. 1-2. Mueller looks to the dugout. Out of her wrist. Comes set. And the 1-2 offering. Swung on and missed. She struck out the side. 3 up, 3 down, all via the K. And we head to the bottom of the second. Silex leads at 5-1 here in the semifinals of districts on TribCast.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, LaCrosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, LaCrosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. LaCrosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
To the bottom of the second we go over at Bowling Green. They're in the mid-fourth. Bowling Green coming up, leading 2-1 in that semifinal against Louisiana. So after barely getting out, a 5-3 win over Mark Twain, a come-from-behind win in the opening round, they're hanging tough with the defending state champion Lady Cats in the semifinal. Dogs and Cats over at Bowling Green in the Class 2 District 5 semis. Here we're at Community R6 in Ladonia, and we head to the bottom of the second inning. Throw goes down, and stepping in will be the leadoff hitter in the Silex lineup, Lexi Plackmeyer. Plackmeyer walked and scored her first time up as the Owls batted around. First pitch is one hop to the third baseman and one hop the throw over to first, but it's in time, and Plackmeyer is retired. 5-3 on the putout. One pitch, one out. That'll bring in Howard. Taylor singled and scored a run. This one inside out swing, and it will get over the drawn in left fielder Mitchell and go all the way to the wall. Not stopping at second? Yes, she is stopping at second. It'll be a one-out double. And it'll bring in Stanek, who walked and scored herself. This one popped up and will land in foul territory. Be chased down by Elaney Brown, the right fielder. She wipes it out, delivers it back in. It'll come to the home plate umpire. 0-1 to Stanek with a runner in scoring position. One popped up as well and will also land, hit the field in foul territory. 0-2. Runner is Howard at second. One out double for her. And the next, this one she squared up on and will send it to the wall in center field. Runner will score, and it's 6-1. And now on that throw, Stanek will advance to third. So that is a RBI double. And then E6. 4-1, top of the fifth. Bowling Green ahead of Louisiana. Here it's 6-1 Silex in the bottom of the second. The batter is Carson Harlan, and she looks at a ball bounce at her feet. She singled, was thrown out on a fielder's choice after that. This one grounded under the glove of the third baseman, Hatton. So Harlan puts it past Hatton, and another run comes in for Silex on the third RBI today for Carson Harlan. Seven to 1. Bruce, the batter, and that one bounces off the plate for ball one. Bruce hitting that fielder's choice on a 2-1 pitch in the first inning. That was the first out recorded by Paris. This one under the glove of the shortstop, and will go all the way to the wall. It's going to be extra bases. Stopping at third is Harlan. Into second is Bruce, and it's a double for the first baseman of the Owls. Third double of the inning for Silex. There's runners at second and third for Holly Mueller. Mueller singled her first time up. That one bounces, and they're going to try and score the run. Late break, but unable to corral it is Cup. And another run comes in on the pass ball. Over to third goes Bruce. Harlan scores, and it's a 1-0 count to Holly Mueller. 8 to 1. This one up the middle, a base hit and an RBI. 9 to 1. Mueller will stop at first, be replaced by a courtesy runner. Her first RBI today. And Williams will come in once again to run for the Silex pitcher. That'll bring in Abby McAnulty. And Coach Colin Huffman out to talk to his troops. So Coach Lipsy talks to her hitter and runners. And poor Coach Capstick stuck in the first base box. Now the umpire will come down and talk to her. 9 to 1. Silex leads here in the bottom of the second inning. 15 after 3, and it's over, right? Off the backstop. Do we have a new pitcher? It is a new pitcher. Gracie Hatton moves in from third to replace Emma Addy. And we'll figure out where Addy went as we roll along. We'll take a quick break as we have a new pitcher for Paris here in the bottom of the second inning on TribCast.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
When you contract with a local company, you're sure to receive friendly, professional service, and that's just what you'll get with Orff Construction. A homegrown company, Orff Construction specializes in residential and commercial projects. A state-certified septic installer, Orff's offers backhoe, skid steer, and excavation services. Call 324-3552 for your next project, and remember, Orff's does basements, grading, and much more. Orff Construction in Bowling Green.
9 to 1. Silex leads here in the bottom of the second inning. And a new pitcher. Gracie Hatton moves over from third. I believe Addy is now the shortstop. That brings in McAnulty, and she takes a pitch up high for ball one. 10 hits allowed. That one was in for a strike to even things up 1-1. 10 hits allowed by the starter, Addy. That one outside for a 2-1 count. Runner at first, one out. This one hit over the first baseman and into short right field. Stopping at second is Williams. Back-to-back hits again. That's now 6 batters in a row have reached safely for Silex. Brings in Casey Hinkabine. First pitch to her. In for a strike. Hatton, definitely a change of pace from the starter, Addy. That one fouled just over the side fence. Past the first base dugout. 0-2 the count to Hinkabine with Kenyon waiting on deck, and that one's outside. A ball and 2 strikes. The next, up high, 2-2. Again, the championship game scheduled for tomorrow at 5 o'clock here at Community R6. This one fouled off her own foot. The count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes to Casey Hinkabine. Number 8 hitter in the Silex order. Her first at bat was a single. Swing and a miss. First strikeout recorded by the new pitcher, Hatton. That's the second out here in the bottom of the second inning. 5 in the first inning for Silex, 4 here in the second inning. That one goes back to the screen. Runners will advance. Kenyon ahead in the count, 1-0. Low, ball 2, 2-0 to Kenyon with Plackmeyer on deck. Low and rolls away, but not far enough to advance the runners. 3-0 to Kenyon. Grounded out to the pitcher, first time up. Here's the 3-1 offering, and there's a strike called. Looked a little low and in, but caught enough to keep this bat going. The 3-1 pitch. Grounded, foul to the third baseman. The count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Runners at second and third. The next, up high, and it's a walk. Bases are loaded for the top of the order. First walk issued by Hatton. And Plackmeyer bats for the second time this inning. Plackmeyer grounded out to start this inning to the third baseman. She's also walked and scored a run today. Looking for her first hit. That one goes back to the screen. Runners will stay. 1-0 the count. Don't want to run into an out when you have a chance to make this lead double digits in the second inning. 1-0 pitch. In for a strike. Evens things up. Ball and a strike to Plackmeyer. That one misses. Lexi wanted to pull the trigger. Wisely laid off that high delivery. Low, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, bases loaded. And the next. That misses, and it's a 10-1 lead for Silex. So the runs walked in, an RBI for Plackmeyer. Her second walk today. And that'll bring in Howard, who has a double and a single in 2 at-bats. Takes that ball low for ball 1. next, in the dirt. Runners will hold up, 2-0. Molly Stanek waits on deck. This is more her type of pitcher. The 2-0 delivery is line foul toward third base to make it 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike to Taylor Howard. The next, this one off the concession stand to make it 2-2. Had a good rip, but that was just a bit late. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bases loaded, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. The pitch goes back to the screen. They're going to try and score the runner from third, and she is safe. 11-1, a 10-run lead for the Owls here in the bottom of the second. Wild pitch. Scores McAnulty. Over to third goes Kenyon. And down to second goes Plackmeyer, and the count goes to 3-2 to Taylor Howard. Pitch to her. Outside, and the bases loaded again for Molly Stanek. Stanek, walk, run scored, double, and a run scored. Looking for her first RBI in this game. First pitch to her is low for ball 1. Carson Harlan waits on deck. Again, back to the screen and in to score. Another run. That's Chloe Kenyon to make it 12-1. 2-0 the count. Over to third goes Plackmeyer, and down to second goes Howard. The 2-0 pitch in the dirt, 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. And a strike called to Stanek. Harlan already 3 RBIs, waits on deck, pair of singles for the Silex cleanup hitter. 3-1 offering, and this one is up the middle, a base hit. 1 run in. They'll try and score the next, and they'll get both of them home. And it's 14-0, or 14-1 here in the bottom of the second inning. An RBI single, 2-run single for Molly Stanek. Goes to second on the throw. And Plackmeyer and Howard both cross the plate. Here's Harlan. That one goes to the screen. Stanek will advance to third. 1 ball, no strike count. Bruce waits on deck. See what Lexi can do. Carson Harlan. This one off the end of the bat and past the third baseman foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. As Harlan digs back in. Finally get the ball back in to the pitcher, Gracie Hatton. That one in the dirt, and Stanek's going to score. 15-1. Another wild pitch to score a run. It's a 2 ball, 1 strike count. So 10 runs in the inning for the Owls. Back to the screen again, 3-1. Harlan ready for the 3-1 pitch, and it's a walk. That'll bring in Lily Bruce, who's hit into a fielder's choice and doubled, scoring twice. And now, coach out to talk again to the Paris pitchers and infielders. We'll take a quick break. We're in the bottom of the second. 15-1 Silex on TribCast.
Mid-America Auto and Towing, filled with quality pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Mid-America Auto and Towing, complete automotive service, including tires with wholesale pricing and 24-hour towing. Mid-America Auto and Towing, financing for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models. Mid-America Auto and Towing, a no-hassle, positive car buying experience on West Main in Bowling Green and online at midamericaautoandtowing.com.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Louisiana, Bowling Green, and Clopton schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Ryan Pitzer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
So no pitching change this time, but a ball on the first pitch to Lily Bruce. Yes, it looks like she's maybe taking a little bit off. That one's fouled back to the screen. 10 runs in the inning, 15 in the first two combined, and we're still batting. Silex is here in the bottom of the second inning. Runner at first, 2 outs. This one past the pitcher to the second baseman, and she'll step on the bag to record the final out of the inning. We head to the third, top of the third. Paris needs to score at least one to keep this thing going. Silex up. Well, I guess they're going to keep it going until Silex is next at bat anyway. They're up down 14 to the Owls here after 2 full on TribCast.
Dude, you look different.
Well, my body is glowing gold.
No, it's not that. Did you get a new shirt?
No, I joined the Fuel Rewards program at Shell and got instant gold status. I save 5 cents a gallon on every fill every day.
No, did you lose weight?
Get rewarded with instant gold status at Shell. Join the Fuel Rewards program now at fuelrewards.com/gold. Restrictions apply. Active gold status required. Introductory offer valid for 6 months after activation. Limit 20 gallons at participating Shell stations. See fuelrewards.com/gold for full details.
Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes LLC of Bowling Green and Silex and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana are proud to support our area high school teams and wish everyone success this season. Uplifting and comforting, the Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Home will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Proud to be of service, visit online at bibbbeach.com or collierfuneral.com for more information. A personal touch can mean so much. The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes of Bowling Green and Silex and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana. Hayden's Motorsports Center in Frankfort has the latest and the best in power sports machines and gear to make your outdoor activities into outdoor living. From the best ATVs to the hottest new side-by-sides, Hayden's can find the wrecked vehicle that's made for you. At Hayden's Motorsports Center, they're always ready to help. Call or stop by. You'll be glad you did. Hayden's Motorsports Center in Frankfort, 784-2559, or visit online at haydensmotorsportsinc.com.
It'll be Lady Brown to lead things off, 9-1-2 for the Coyotes, who trail by 14. Ball on the first pitch to Brown. They scored 1 in the first, and that was it. They led for a couple of minutes. Low, 2-0. Choked up on the bat. Number 9 hitter looks at a 2-0 pitch. Low, 3-0. 3 balls, 1 strike. To the leadoff hitter for the Coyotes, Lanny Brown. She walked her on 4 straight. Second walk issued by Mueller. The first one came around to score. Back to the top of the order for Mitchell. Haley struck out looking to lead off the ball game. There's a strike called. 0-1. 6 strikeouts so far for Mueller. Every out recorded so far has been a strikeout. That one low. Snap throw to first. Goes past her into left field. And, oh, they threw to the wrong base. They could have had her picked off at first. Count goes even, 1-1. One ball, one strike pitch. Swing and a miss on the slap attempt. 1-2. Long look for the sign. Now Mueller delivers, and this one is slapped foul. Fielded by Colin Huffman and thrown back into the pitcher Mueller. Still a ball and 2-strike count with the runner at first and nobody out. One-two pitch. Low, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3 called. Got her looking. Second strikeout of Mitchell. And that'll bring in Heineke. Aaron walked and scored. Her only plate appearance so far. First pitch to her this time is in for a strike. Fouled off a couple of pitches on a 3-2 count to earn that walk. Advanced to second on a wild pitch and then scored on the triple by Addy. 1-1 is the count. Up high. 2-1. We're in the third. 15-1 Silex. There's a strike called. 2-2 the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, and a runner at first base. 2-2 pitch. Outside, and the count goes full. Heineke in a full count for the second time tonight. The 3-2 pitch, grounded to the first baseman. Stepping on first is Bruce, and that's the second out. Runner goes down to second. 3 unassisted on the putout. And that'll bring in Miller. Delaney, a strikeout victim, her first time up. Low. Swung on and missed, though, for strike 1. Molly Cup waits on deck. Will she get to bat again this season? Grounded to the first baseman. Nice snag by Bruce, and she steps on it. 3 unassisted back-to-back plays, and we'll go to the bottom of the third inning. Silex needs 1 to end this in the semifinals of the Class 1 District 8 tournament on TribCast.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, a low resident-to-staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ask about the Legacy, the special care unit for Alzheimer's patients. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
In a world at the mercy of every rise and fall of the thermometer, your local Bryant professional will stand and defend you, your family, your home, and your bank account from fluctuating temperatures and rising energy bills.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
To the bottom of the third we go. And for the Silex Owls, it'll be Mueller, McAnulty, and Hinkabine. And we may have a pinch hitter in there somewhere. As Coach Lipsy was talking to the home plate umpire, he had his lineup card out. But it'll be Mueller to lead things off. And she homers, the game's over. First pitch to Hallie is high and away for ball one. The next for Mueller, called a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike count to Mueller, who is 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. Her courtesy runner scored both times. Up high, 2-1. Hallie, ready for another. 3-1. That one's nowhere close. As in her second inning of work is Gracie Hatton. The 3-1 offering, called a strike, floating away. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Ball gets away, and they'll throw her out at first. Strikeout, 2-3 on the putout. And the first out recorded. That'll bring in Abby McAnulty, the designated player. First pitch to Abby is outside for ball one. She's doubled and singled in 2 plate appearances so far, scoring a run last inning. There's a strike to even things up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pinch hitter in the on-deck circle. This one is grounded under the glove of the shortstop, under the glove of the left fielder. It's going to be at least a double. And in at second base is Abby McAnulty, her second double today. That'll bring in the pinch hitter, Michaela Schneider. Pitch a strike, but it gets away. And the runner, now the game-ending runner, is at third base. And an 0-1 count to Schneider. High and away, 1-1. Chloe Kenyon on deck. Will she get to bat? Where's the wild pitch away from ending this? 1 out. Runner at third base. Inside. 2-1. And the next. Ooh, lined it. Foul pass. Coach Capstick in the first base box. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner at third, 1 out. Pinch hitter, Michaela Schneider. That one's in the dirt. Nice snag that time by Elizabeth Cup, or this ball game's over. 3-2 the count. Again, Kenyon on deck. 15-1 ball game. Winner takes on. There's a swing and a miss. And a strikeout, second in the inning for Hatton. 2 away. The winner will take on Clopton in tomorrow's championship game scheduled for 5 o'clock. There's a strike called on the first pitch to Kenyon, who's walked and grounded back to the pitcher. This one to the third baseman. Gonna have to hurry. She is safe, and this ball game is over. Run comes home. RBI hit for Kenyon, and a 15-run rule after 3 innings. We'll be back with the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame for you after this on thepeoplestribune.com.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
If you buy power from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, you help power your community. How? Quiver River belongs to the people it serves. With people like you in charge, you know decisions about your power are made with you in mind, your community too. What kind of decisions? Sending you a check when there's money left after expenses, holding down rates, helping you save, serving your community. Good for you, power for your community. Quiver River Electric, owned by those we serve.
This is the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame, brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out building projects.
Final in 3 innings, 16-1. Silex over Paris. Paris led after a half inning, 1-0. Then Silex scores 5 in the bottom of the first inning, 10 in the bottom of the second inning, and 1 in the bottom of the third inning on a 2-out RBI hit by Chloe Kenyon to make it 16-1. That's a 15-run lead, which after 3 innings means ball game. So Silex moves on. We'll take on Clopton in the district championship scheduled for 5 o'clock tomorrow. And looks like Bowling Green is finally pulled past Louisiana, and looks like they'll make it into that championship game at Bowling Green High School and take on Van Far, who just beat up on Ellsbury after falling behind 5-1 after 1. Beats the Ellsbury Indians 23-7 in that ball game. So our final in this one, 16-1. We are not going to make Coach Lipsy or any of the players stick around in the cold for a post-game interview. Our winning pitcher and Community State Bank TribCast player of the game, 3 innings pitched for Holly Mueller, 7 strikeouts. That's pretty good. Plus, she had a couple of hits on the day and an RBI. So in a quick game, you go with the pitcher. When everyone's contributing offensively, just a couple of hits allowed, a couple of walks allowed, but 7 strikeouts over 3 innings, including striking out the side twice for Holly Mueller. She's your Community State Bank TribCast player of the game. And a 16-1 victory, Silex over Paris, to make it to the Class 1 District 8 Championship. For everyone at the Trib, we thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully, the rain stays away and we get to play our championships tomorrow. If not, the rain date is Saturday, and we'll work out how to get all the broadcasts on, including our annual Commissioner's Trophy game between Clopton, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. So we'll see you tomorrow. Fingers crossed right here on TribCast. Good night, everybody.